Just left my grandma's house the other day. When she see me, man, it's like she seen another face. You know, she cooked a little something, so I grabbed a plate. Gave her a kiss, told her I love her, then I'm out the way. Gotta get back to what I'm trying to do. Only words I'm trying to hear is that I'm proud of you.
What up to the Ceopreneurs, man? I hope y'all feeling blessed and highly favored. But right now, we got a reaction video for y'all, man. We about to react to the chilling crimes of Darnell Jones, man. True crime story. Shout out to y'all. Hey, if you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. But right now, I need y'all to scratch in with me while we examine this situation, yeah? Let's go.
The Toledo family is asking for help to help find a 13-year-old who's been missing now for more than 2 days. Her name is Kimani Lateef.
Come here, man. What's your hands? Kill me. Dude, show me your hands right now. Bro.
Just kill me. Just kill me. He knew he was guilty. Was that him? Oh, man.
It was Monday morning, March 17th, 2025, when Dorothy Lateef arrived home after working an overnight shift. Almost immediately, she sensed something wasn't right. Her granddaughter, 13-year-old Kimani Lateef, whom she had legal custody of, was nowhere to be found. Normally, Kimani would have already left for school by the time Dorothy returned, but what made this different was that Kimani's personal belongings were still inside the house. Her glasses, her house keys, and her cell phone. Her underclothes were folded near the couch, her pajamas crumpled on the dining room floor. And the stove? It had been left on. The last confirmed sighting of Kimani was the night before, Sunday, March 16th at around 10 p.m., when she was with her biological father, Darnell Jones.
Kimani's father says he saw his daughter late Sunday night after she called him afraid to be home alone.
I came over here because she said that if it seemed like somebody was trying to break into the house. So I sat for an hour, me and my cousin, we sat over here. And we left around like 12:30-ish.
Dorothy called Kimani's school, Spring Elementary, to check in. That's when she learned her granddaughter hadn't shown up for class. Growing increasingly anxious, she continued calling family and friends, hoping someone had seen or heard from her. But no one had. And Kimani's phone went straight to voicemail.
Damn.
With each passing hour, Dorothy's concern deepened. Eventually, she contacted the police.
Non-emergency.
Yes, I'd like to make the police report.
Okay, what's the address?
Elm Street.
Okay, what kind of report?
A missing person.
Okay, what's your name?
Mine or hers?
Yours?
Dorothy.
Okay, and who's missing?
Kimani.
That shit hit different when them kids go missing, man. You know, I know a few people around the way, man, that done lost some kids, you know what I'm saying? And they ain't found the kids, you know, son. You know, that should be hard, man. You know, I just had me son, so it's kind of hitting home, you know, like if something ever would have happened to my kids, but I wouldn't even know what to do, man. I damn near crash out on a major level, you know what I'm saying?
That's is this your daughter or son?
This is my granddaughter.
Okay, do you have custody?
I do.
Okay, how old is she?
13.
How long ago she's been missing?
To the best of my understanding, she's just been missing this morning. I called her school and went up to her school, and they said she's not there.
What school does she go to?
Spring.
And do you remember, did you see what she was wearing before she...
And then it's so crazy, not saying this had anything to do with the school, but, you know, parents trust their kids, and this is everybody in the world trusting their kids 8 hours to 10 hours out of the day of their kids being out of their sight, you know, going up to these schools, you know, getting on the bus. They leaving them at the bus stop early in the morning and don't see them till later in the evening most of the time, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of crazy that the world work like that. But I mean, hey, you know, we got to get our education and the parents got to work, you know, the shit gotta all make sense somehow. You know, that's why everybody gotta work together. Parents and schools, you know, is the like best friends down there. You know,
She's usually going to school before I get home from work.
Okay. Does she like wear Hispanic?
She's black. She looks Hispanic.
Okay. And then what was her last name?
Lateague.
Your phone number?
419.
Okay. Does she have a phone on her that you're aware of?
She does, and it's dead. Because it's going straight to voicemail.
All right. I'll be out then. I'll be out.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Bye.
Toledo police arrived quickly. They conducted an initial search of the home, and a formal investigation was launched. By Friday, March 21st, with no leads and no sign of Imani, the community mobilized. Volunteers, family members, and complete strangers joined together in a citywide search effort.
Imani Lateague hasn't been seen since Sunday night, and tonight family, friends, and even strangers formed a search party in the area of East Manhattan and Stickney. 13 Action News anchor Gerald Harris was there and joins us live with more. Gerald.
Christian, much of the search for Kimani is focused on North Toledo. That's where she was reported missing from. And today, search team volunteers stepped up their efforts to try and locate the missing teen.
She loves to dance. She likes to play basketball. She joined the basketball team this year, and she was doing great things.
With flyers in hand and hope in their hearts.
She doesn't get in trouble. She doesn't do stuff like this.
Family, friends, and her mother, who traveled from Cleveland, are in North Toledo going block by block looking for her missing daughter, 13-year-old Kimani Lateague.
I have not slept in 3 days.
Let's tear the city up. Yes, you can't sleep. Tear the city up by mine. You know what I'm saying? That's just how that's gonna go. That's how that's gonna go. Yeah.
I have not eaten in 3 days.
Yeah.
I have never had a seizure before, and I've had 3.
The teen has not been seen since Sunday night after 10 p.m. Her grandmother, who is her guardian, told 13 Action News she came home from work and the door was unlocked.
I just wanted to come out and see what I could do to support. Thought if it was our child, we would want to come out and do what we could.
Volunteers from across Toledo and even Cary, Ohio, showed up to help.
Ever thought about
carrying? Oh man, this is like I said, man. You gotta go lay down for your kids, man. You got to go lay down for them. They ain't choose to be here, so it's up to you to protect them with all your might. You know what I'm saying? With all your wisdom, with all your education, your encouragement, your encouragement, your knowledge, you know what I'm saying, your experience. You gotta bless your kids with that, you know what I'm saying, so they can grow up and be and become they own person and be able to operate out here in the real world, you know. And that's just how that gotta go, you know what I'm saying.
Search ended in tragedy. On March 24th, investigators found Kimani's body inside a dilapidated
damn near mandatory, you know what I'm saying.
East Toledo. She had suffered severe injuries, including large wounds to her neck and the loss of both hands. Less than 24 hours later, the Lucas County coroner released the official autopsy report, ruling her death a homicide caused by multiple incised wounds to the neck. News of the discovery sent shockwaves throughout the community. For a week, people had held out hope. Now that hope turned to heartbreak. Back at Spring Elementary, grief counselors were brought in. Teachers struggled to find the words. Classmates created a makeshift memorial outside the school. One handwritten sign read, "You were always smiling, Kimani. We miss you." Kimani was just days away from celebrating her 14th birthday. A spokesperson for Toledo Public Schools said she had recently been recognized at the school's honor roll assembly and was scheduled to receive a kindness award that same week. Kimani will be remembered as being very personable and someone who got along well with others, the district said in a statement.
Then they said they lied her last time.
Outrage. Beneath the mourning was a pressing question. Could this have been...
Because I was just finna say, they said her last time, the last time being seen was by the father. You know what I'm saying? And look at this nigga now. What the fuck you do to the... oh, man.
Granted, detectives quickly turned their attention to Darnell Jones, the the last known person to see Kimani alive.
Yeah, like what?
During questioning, Jones allegedly gave conflicting statements about his whereabouts and Kimani's movements the night she disappeared. Then, he made an odd request. Jones called his girlfriend and asked her to disable the home security cameras. She refused. According to her statement, she was in the bedroom when a relative observed Jones removing items from his SUV. He brought them into the house and tucked them beneath the basement stairs. Concerned, the girlfriend contacted police. Officers secured a search warrant and retrieved the items into evidence. Soon after, Jones realized the police had entered the home and that the evidence was gone. That's when he fled, never to be seen again by the girlfriend. Toledo police issued a BOLO for Darnell Jones.
On
The
your
alert was sent
ass.
to agencies across the state. By the next morning, March 25th at around 10 a.m., a tactical unit from the Columbus Police Department located Jones near the intersection of 2nd and Denison.
That boy thought he was out of there.
Where am I? What you trying to kill me? Dude, show me your fucking hands right now. Pull your fucking hand out of your. I swear to God, pull your. Don't fucking move! Don't move!
Alright, suspect down. All you guys are okay.
Don't move. He's got 33 right there.
33 in his hand?
No, it's a walkie-talkie, but there's 33s right here. Don't you move or you're gonna get shot, okay? All right? Got it. Yep.
That's him.
Somebody get out.
Somebody get on the main air. Get us some medics.
Pop this goofy ass.
I'm working on it.
All right, on your belly. All right. I got cuffs. There you go. Thank you, brother. We'll get you help, okay?
He wild as hell anyway. Soon as he seen the police, he went in his pocket. You should have known what they was finna do after that. What? You talking about just kill me? I mean, I guess you was ready to go anyway. You know what you did. Come on, man. You that girl father, bro. Like, you the girl father, bro. She needs you, bro. You know what I'm saying? If ain't no other man on this earth gonna treat her the way she needed to be treated, man, it would have supposed to been you. You know what I'm saying? But I guess you had other plans, bro. What's your mindset behind this shit, man?
I just wanna die, bro. No, I know, but we can't allow that.
Okay.
I don't wanna live. Get us some prisoners. Secure this scene.
Copy, I'm in radio.
All right, who fired? Him in the car.
He did too.
All right. You did? I did not. Okay. He did. Okay. You good? All right. You good? All right. I know. All right. Listen to me. Listen, I gotta roll you off. I gotta get you up on your side, okay? I gotta get you up on your side. I got you. All right. Where you hit at, bro? I don't know. All in my leg. All in your leg. He's all hit right here. I know. He's hitting his arm once.
Pop his ass.
We need a medic here now. Where's I know. They're coming, okay? We got him. He's hit once in the arm. All right. He's hitting the side here. Yep, you're hitting the side. Okay. You're going to be fine. Hey, look. You know what's good about this? Sit up, okay? You're gonna be fine. I can't move my leg. I know. Okay. I know. I think
where do you guys need us?
There you go. How's that?
That boy said, you know what's good about this? You gonna be fine.
I'm gonna leave you sit here like this. Take it.
You gonna be fine. Cause they finna tax your ass on all them years you finna get for trying to kill a police officer. Already on your ass for killing your daughter. Already on your ass for being on the run. Come on, man. It's over for you. They happy you alive. They wanna see you get punished. That's what the thing is. We out here, us in the culture, we do these crimes, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna speak on it, but hey, we do these crimes and they would love for us to get punished for what we do out here. It's nothing better, I guess, and joyful for them and with them seeing us like that. You know what I'm saying? Down at the bottom, at the lowest, not knowing shit, not being smart about things. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that shit be off of emotions, you know what I'm saying? How people be feeling about each other, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. It just be different out here, and it get worse and worse every day. You know, you just got to keep your head on the swivel.
Breath. Do me a favor. Take a deep breath for me, okay? Hey, move your car. Block that road. You're on shell casing. Get that road blocked. We can't lay you down. Okay, you've got to stay up. I'll hold you up, all right? You just relax. Lean back in there. There you go. You're going to be fine. Listen, hey, nothing's ever that bad, all right? Yes. Okay, well. Darnell, right? Do you have anything else on you? Do you have any more guns? Yes? Where's the guns at? Where's your other gun at? I don't. Darnell. Hey. Sorry. Darnell. Do you have anything else on you? Yeah, you said you had a gun. I don't. I think he's just fading. I don't know. Nope. Just stay back, okay, please? Stay back. Hey. Okay. We're making good witnesses. You're fine, ma'am. You're fine. We got to get him searched. So the medic's going to take him. I know. Hey, you guys just go chill. Somewhere else.
You could tell it looked like he just sitting there thinking, like, about all the wrong he did. You know what I'm saying? He probably thinking this is just his last, you know, his last spin around that corner, man.
Hey, how that cruiser start getting scene tape?
He ain't tripping or nothing. He just like, fuck it. It is what it is now.
Let the medic in. Step back. They're fine. It's fine. Yeah, we need a cart. We need a cart. Cart. I know. Stay with me, bro. Keep talking to me, guys. Dave, 511. If anyone is listening at home, officer support. You sit here, legs, arms. Which way you want us to head? Here. Right there. Okay. Up. Do you need him out of the cuffs? Yeah, we're gonna need him out. All right, hey, listen, we're gonna roll you over one more time, all right? Gotta get those cuffs off. You see, relax. Clean up. There you go. He's hitting the arm, leg, arm, and I believe left chest. Okay. I get a good search on him. I am. Everything's got to come off a little bit. You taking him all down and up in this? Yeah. All right, that's fine. Pull this off. Cut the stuff off. Got you going. You have to help us lift? Yep. Grab a little bit of head. We're down. Hold on. Just there. All right, I'm good. Hey, don't move your arm. I know it hurts. They're going to help you, okay? I feel you can shoot me in the head. Well, we're not trying to hurt you. We're not trying to kill you. No, we're not going to take it off your arm, okay? They're going to cut it off in just a second.
According to police, Jones pulled a gun during the encounter and was shot by officers. He was hospitalized in critical condition, but later stabilized. Court records allege that he admitted to dragging Kimani to the abandoned house where he inflicted the fatal injuries. After his arrest, Jones was booked into the Franklin County Jail and held without bond.
Yeah, own daughter,
Due to the
man.
injuries from his arrest, he was housed in the jail's medical ward. On April 18th, he appeared in Lucas County Court for the first time. A judge set his total bond at $4 million, $2 million for murder and $1 million each for abduction and felonious assault. But just when it seemed the case couldn't get any darker, another unexpected development. On the morning of April 19th, 2025, less than a month after Kimani's body was found, the the abandoned house on Miami Street went up in flames. The building had already been marked as a code red structure due to its dangerous condition, and by the time fire crews arrived, it was fully engulfed in flames. Because of the home's instability and its role in an active homicide investigation, firefighters made the decision to fight the blaze from the outside only, avoiding entry. Investigators later classified the fire as suspicious, and it's now being treated as a possible arson. In response to public concern, Toledo officials quickly reassured the community that all critical evidence had already been collected and secured well before the fire broke out.
It couldn't have been him, though. He was locked up, right? This a month after they done found the body and everything. He been locked up the whole time.
Within hours, demolition crews were on site, and by late morning, the structure had been completely leveled. The city moved fast, citing both public safety and community trauma as key reasons for the emergency teardown. And yet, something important was spared. Before the fire, community members had created a growing memorial at the site. Flowers, candles, handwritten notes, and stuffed animals lining the sidewalk in Kimani's honor. Thankfully, those items had been carefully removed ahead of time. They were preserved and relocated, a small act of care amid so much destruction. Still, for many, watching the house.
So somebody planned to move. They took their beautiful time to move all them balloons away from that building to burn the house down. Maybe they just couldn't stand the look of knowing that the little girl was in there. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. I don't know.
Felt symbolic, like the final erasure of a scene too painful to leave standing. Less than 2 weeks after the fire on April 30th, Darnell Jones appeared in court again, this time for his formal arraignment. Thanks to courtroom cameras, the public got their first direct look at Jones since his arrest. Seated before the judge, he entered a plea to the charges laid out against him tied to the death of his 13-year-old daughter. The hearing was procedural, but it carried weight. For many watching, it was a jarring moment. A man who was supposed to be a protective father, now standing accused of one of the most brutal crimes in recent memory.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's going on with you?
Good afternoon. Thanks for seeing me. Case CR 2025-548, statement filed versus Donell Jones. We're here today to begin the adjudication in this court of the charges against Mr. Jones. I'll go over those charges and death penalty specifications and cover a lot of other necessary ground today. Mr. Jones, there's a lot of people here today. Mr. Bell, I can appreciate if you're anxious or if you're nervous. I want you to do your best to focus on me and the questions I'm going to ask you and the information I'm going to give you, okay? Now, as we said, I have a lot to go over. I want to make sure you understand. Okay? What's your name? Darnell. What's your full name?
Well, I go by Ogletree, Darnell Ogletree, but they got it as Jones.
Okay, can you explain why do they have Jones? Why do you call yourself Ogletree?
My birth name is Darnell Ogletree, and my adopted name is Darnell Jones.
Okay.
But ever since I was like 19, I've been under Ogletree.
Does your birth certificate say Ogletree, or does your birth certificate say Jones?
Jones.
It says Jones?
Yeah, but like my social security card, my ID, all my taxes, everything's been under Ogletree.
Where were you born?
Ohio.
This nigga whole life confused.
Where were you raised and where do you live?
Shit.
I live
from the damn beginning.
Cleveland, Columbus, and Toledo. But mainly Toledo.
Are you a United States citizen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you speak, read, and write English?
Yes, sir.
All right. Can you speak, read, or write any other language?
No, just English.
Just English, okay. And do you have any problems reading, hearing, seeing?
No.
Do you wear contacts?
Sometimes I wear reading glasses, but
okay. Well, there's going to be some stuff to read today. And since
see on the big screen there, the screen in front of you. I'm going to be reading part of that. So if at any time you need help with anything, please let either your attorneys or let me know, all right? Yes, sir. All right. How about hearing aids, anything like that? Yes, sir. All right. You hear me okay? Yes, sir. All right. May I ask you to speak up when you can, okay? Are you taking any medications?
The pain meds for the accident, and they got me on some psychotic meds, anxiety.
For anxiety?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you taking those?
This should be wild, you know what I'm saying? Because look at this very moment. Look at it. Like, you are no longer in control of your own life. You know what I'm saying? You done made decisions that have got you put in a certain situation that you probably ain't proud of yourself, you know, and people around you ain't proud of. But, you know, now you in this situation and you have no more control over your life, you know. You just got to roll with the punches to see what's going on or try to fight for something better, you know what I'm saying? Never stop fighting, you know, that's what they say. But that's so cliche because, damn, nigga might get tired, you know, of fighting, you know. And then what? Where he go after that? How's his moves after that? What's going on after that? You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, what he did is downright wrong. You know what I'm saying? It just, you can't be, it's your daughter, man. Like, come on, man. Whatever.
Medications pursuant to a doctor's order?
Yes.
Okay, you're taking them according to those instructions?
Yes.
All right. Do those medications affect your ability to understand what I'm telling you?
No, sir.
Does it affect your ability to answer my questions?
No, sir.
Okay. Once again, if I go too fast or you don't understand something, just let me know. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, fair. Have you been diagnosed or treated for any mental illness?
Yes, sir.
What kind?
Depression, schizophrenia, bipolar, ADHD, ADD. It's been a lot. Can't get all that.
His two lawyers, they looking at him like, yeah, remember that script we told you? He's going to ask this question. We need you to say all of these. They ain't tell the nigga to say one or two of them. He's saying all of these. Hey, I'm getting off of this. And look how greedy he trying to be to get off of a murder that he committed over his daughter. You want to lie and say you got diagnosed with all this type of shit.
The reason I'm asking you this is, I want to make sure.
And they stared at him like, yeah, nigga, say what we taught you to say.
The only reason I'm asking you right now is to make sure that if you have any kind of medical condition, physical condition, handicap, it doesn't impair you from answering my questions and understanding what I'm talking about. Okay?
He definitely should be handicapped now.
That's easier for you to read that. All right, so the indictment has a case number on it, has your name on it, and it has some operative dates. This indictment, Mr. Jones, contains in it 15 different counts. Count is simply a charge divided into. Let's start with the first one here. You've got count 1, aggravated murder. UF means unclassified felony with specifications. And it alleges that you did purposely and with prior fabrication and design cause the death of Kimani Lateef, violation of those code sections, making it aggravated murder. Now you're going to see beneath that felony murder specification, which alleges that you committed, attempted to commit, or were fleeing immediately after committing or attempting to commit rape, and either the offender.
Look how just that one sentence can mean four different things.
Not the principal offender.
Running, rape, commit murder, and wanting to.
The specification for this also says felony murder. It's the same as the one I just read with the replacement instead of rape, it says kidnapping. And the third felony murder specification replaces rape or kidnapping with aggravated murder. Otherwise, those three specifications are essentially the same. You'll see on the next page that there is also a murder to escape specification, which reads that the offense was committed for the purpose of escaping detection, apprehension, trial, or punishment for another offense committed by you, to wit, rape, kidnapping, and or aggravated burglary. Although that is what's called a sexual motivation specification, and it says that you committed the offense with a sexual motivation. finding says sexually violent predator specification, saying that you are a sexually violent predator.
Darnell Jones sat before the judge, quietly pleading not guilty to a string of violent charges. But what played out in that courtroom was only part of the story, because as the legal process moved forward, so did the investigation into Jones himself. And what surfaced was a pattern, a long, disturbing history of criminal behavior with minimal consequences.
With minimal
records show
somebody
that
who
Jones
ain't
had
never
been
been
in
in
and out of the criminal justice
somebody who ain't never been in trouble for doing what he loved to do.
system for years, with arrests dating back to 2011 and only serving relatively short periods of jail time. We're talking about convictions for domestic assault, resisting arrest, attempted arson, and weapons violations. There were also reports of substance abuse, consistent, repeated red flags that painted a picture of a man spiraling long before Kimani
They got
disappeared.
arson, 4th degree felony.
Yet, despite all of it, he somehow still had access to his daughter. That reality raised serious questions about who knew what and when. Soon, the focus turned to the County Children's Services Agency, which came under intense scrutiny. According to a statement released by the agency, authorized by county prosecutors, the Lucas County Children's Services had investigated multiple prior reports regarding Kimani's care. The agency received 3 separate complaints, one in December 2023 and 2 more in March 2024, all involving concerns about physical discipline in the home. In each case, investigators interviewed Kimani privately. Each time, she told them she felt safe. Based on those interviews, the agency concluded there was no legal basis to remove her from the home. Notably, the agency also stated they had received no reports specifically naming Darnell Jones, and were not even aware of his role or presence in Kimani's life during the time of their investigation. Even more troubling, the agency admitted that even if they had known about Jones, it might not have changed their assessment or the outcome of the case.
Well, I suppose it depends on what we would have learned. From whoever was identified as dad. But no, I mean, we determined that the placement there was appropriate. All the basic needs of the child were being met. She was getting all of her sustenance, her housing conditions were fine, her school and medical conditions were being met. So the presence of a father would not have caused us, I think, to recommend to the juvenile court that they change custody or placement.
The agency has said it is willing to release further information to address public concern, but only once prosecutors confirm it won't jeopardize the integrity of the criminal case. Still, many in the community remain unconvinced. Public frustration has grown. Advocacy groups have called for an independent review of the children's services protocols and accountability standards. And Kimani's former teacher even went public, saying she believes the tragedy was preventable.
Of course.
On the count of 3, can everybody shout out Kimani? 1, 2, 3.
A crowd gathered at the abandoned house on Miami and Wilmot, chanting the name of a girl who will never be forgotten. 13-year-old Kimani Lateef.
As my pastor would say, a family that prays together stays together. And this is the time when we need to come together.
Many of the mourners did not know Kimani personally, but gathered flowers, balloons, and lit candles in her memory.
She was just a joy to be around, and she will be deeply missed.
Kayleen Harabidian was Kimani's teacher last year.
She was very sweet. I enjoyed having her at school every day. She greeted me every single morning with a hug. That was all she truly ever wanted, was affection.
Harabidian said affection was something that Kimani might have needed more of.
This feels preventable.
The teacher said she and other staff members
wasn't
called
getting
children's
enough at the
services
house?
to report concerning things Kimani had said.
She came to school with visible injuries and told us some things that were happening in her household.
Harabidian said Kimani was with a different guardian during that time. Still, she wishes something could have gone differently.
Man.
As of the date of this upload, Darnell Jones remains in custody at the Lucas County Jail, held on a $4 million bond.
So who burned down the house?
He's not guilty to multiple charges, including aggravated murder, kidnapping, and a series of felonies tied to the abuse and death of his 13-year-old daughter.
Yeah, he done.
Prosecutors have confirmed they intend to pursue the death penalty.
Yep, he done.
A tentative trial date is set for April 2026.
And there you have it, folks. Another goofy in the books, man. Come on, man. Your own daughter, man. We need to protect these kids, man. Protect the kids. That's all you got to do. Protect the kids, man. They the future. That shit means something. You know what I'm saying? And it's for real, you know. You never know what kid could change the world, man. Change what's going on out here in this world. Yeah, but man, this shit crazy, man. Shout out to everybody who rocking with me. I appreciate y'all, man. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel. But right now, I'm scratching up.